Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play WazHack. We are in the middle of a run with Brooyce the White. I'm sorry, but Brooyce just reminds me of Boo-Earns. Old Simpsons, but classic Simpsons. Old Simpsons is good Simpsons. And classic Simpsons is good Simpsons also. That's a reference. Leave a comment below if you know what it's a reference to. Slightly obscure, perhaps. Anyway, Brooyce the White, here we go. As you may remember, if you were watching in the previous episodes, I was about to say if you were watching attentively, but you didn't have to be attentive. If you watched the previous episodes, you'll remember that our master wizard, Berome the Great, met an untimely demise, or I suppose a timely demise, depending on how you look at it. So we're stuck with Brooyce the White. But I feel like I learnt a lot from Berome's run. And I feel I played well and learnt some things about how play works for me and how I can do it a bit more effectively. So, what we have is lightning and magic missile. So, we've been using magic missile a bit more than lightning. We generally don't get a second offensive spell, and that was one of the serious problems with Berome the Great. I mean, he had a good selection of spells, but his only real offensive spell was Drain Life, which does inflict damage, but not a lot. It's not really a main damage spell. And of course, Magic Missile here has a couple of benefits. One is that it's good against groups of enemies. The other is that, unlike lightning, it doesn't blast your own cat in the face when you use it. We also have a selection of unremarkable items, some mystery gems, a couple of lamps, one of which we know is uncursed, bit of food, but we probably need some more. We're wearing an Amulet of Unchanging, which I would assume will prevent us being polymorphed by Polymorph Trap. We have a blank scroll, nothing to write upon it yet, really. 3 scrolls of Identify, which is certainly plenty of Identify to go around for now, particularly since we don't really have anything to identify at this point. And a Wand of Fire, which, as we discovered with Berome, is actually a pretty damn powerful wand. So, let's go. Let's do this. Descend. 400 feet. Oh, it's so high up. We're also, of course, not regenerating health or mana at the same rate as Berome did. Book of Polymorph. Doesn't really... Our movements are slowed? What are we carrying that's so heavy? I don't feel like we're carrying that much. I mean, I guess we've got the club. Well, let's drop the bow, the rotted staff, and the arrows. One of the lamps, maybe? I guess the -1 hand warmers that we're not using. Yeah, okay, now we're unencumbered. Going to use Magic Missile against the bat, which is slight overkill, but it made me feel better. It felt like the right thing to do, particularly since it's actually doing a lot of damage. Piss off. Right, Diamond Ring being worn on the goblin's left finger. Don't feel great about that. But, we'll eat his innards while we think about it. The reason I don't feel great about it is I find that enemies often wear cursed gear. I suppose we could identify it, but I'm going to hold off a bit on doing that. I mean, I'm going to take that scroll, and in the interest of not becoming too burdened, I'm going to start trying out some potions. Murky Potion. Enlightenment, fine. Sky Blue is booze, which doesn't worry me too much. And a Potion of Healing, we know. What about the Black Potion? Oil. Whatever, don't really care. It wasn't ink, which means we couldn't have used it to write anything on our blank scroll. I am going to read the Book of Polymorph, which, as I was about to say when we were rudely interrupted by our burden, doesn't appeal to me hugely, but it can't hurt. Yeah, read it. It certainly can't hurt to have that ability on tap. We might actually struggle with it here. It's taking a long time to read. We were able to read it eventually, though. I might drop the Book of Polymorph in due course if we become overburdened again. Water Nymph. Oh, I am so Magic Missiling her. In fact, I'm even going to Fire Wand her. There you go. Fell over in sync. Alright. Let's see what they were both carrying. Skullcap, outfit, no, don't really care. Arrows, no, but I will take the Timov scroll. We haven't finished with this floor yet, so let's go for a little trot around. What's down this way? Probably nothing of import. Another scroll of identify. So it's actually tempting to just identify that ring now. I mean, a lot of identify scrolls only identify one item anyway. Is there anything else that's actually worth identifying? No, it's really just that one thing. I mean, I suppose I could identify some gems. Maybe I'll do that. Let's read one of our identifies. Identify first the ring. Ring of gain strength, which is fine. And some red gems. Worthless red glass. Another red gem is separate though, so I'd guess that's probably a firestone. What about the green ones? Worthless green glass. And we don't have any other green ones listed, so no gas stones. But I would guess since this red gem is listed separately from the others, that's either a valuable gem or a firestone. So it might be worth throwing that at something shortly. I guess since we still have at least one more use of identify, I'll identify one of the scrolls. How about Timov scrolls? Uncursed magic mapping. Right, whatever. Don't really care that much. Magic mapping isn't hugely of interest to me. As I've said before, I don't feel like the floors are really large enough to benefit from being mapped. It seems a little excessive. It's certainly not bad. Ugh, get away from me. Yeah, it's certainly not a bad thing, but I do feel like it's excessive. I don't feel like there's a need to map. I picked up a club without really meaning to. So, I think I'll actually just throw this club over there. Didn't hit him with it. Okay, how about Wand of Fire? See if we can set the mummy on fire. No. I wondered if that might be a thing, but no. Okay, level up is very welcome. Oh, okay, we do actually have 3 levels of mana regen already. And I will take the 3rd level of literacy. I feared in the previous episode that I would forget that I was doing that the next time, and sure enough I did, but now I remember. All spellbooks and scrolls are identified, so that was a bit of a waste of our last identify, using it on the Timov scrolls. But even so, I don't feel that bad about it, really, because we do at least have several other identify scrolls in stock. I didn't intend to pick up the mummy wrapping there, so I'm going to throw it away. We tried out one of those before, and all it did was impair our vision. Not an effect that I particularly want to seek out. Not that I'd be able to with my impaired vision. Okay, what's here? Just a snake that's hitting me a great deal. Okay, we can upgrade our life casting skill, which is fine. Life caster sounds like a fancy title. Wow, it took 2 magic missiles just to kill a normal snake. I'm going to drink from the fountain. It's risky, but nothing happened anyway. Okay, so let's just pick up this scroll. Scroll of Light, apparently, which I'm not excited about. And back up the ladder, I guess. Ugh, go away! Go away! And then over here, down the other ladder that lurks at the end. This floor is really, really dark. And just some gold. Not a big deal. So, I guess we trot over here to the right and descend 2 floors this way. Past the inexplicably dark floor. Well, I mean, it's not inexplicable in that it's dark because there aren't any lights there, but you know what I mean. There's no reason for it to be that dark. No motive for that darkness. Magic missile that bastard. Oh, second one was unnecessary, and I think I just hit myself with it. Clearly, I need a bit more practice using magic missiles. And no doubt someone will tell me that in the comments in no uncertain terms, but, you know, don't really care. So, that's not to say I don't care about your comments, guys. I do appreciate them, but as is well established by now, I'm not in this to become the most effective player in the world. I'm in it to have fun. I don't get paid for this. I didn't make any money. It's all about the fun. So, let's sell some stuff. Blue, clear, orange and violet can all go. I know they'd be worth more if I identify them, but I shop so seldom that I don't really care all that much. No, actually, we do have a few identify scrolls, so I'll use one. Yeah, I'll use one of the 3 to identify some of these gems. How about the orange ones? It's amber. Oh, okay, we only got to identify that one. But that's alright, it's at least up to that. Just for one of them, though. That probably wasn't worth it. Never mind. Well, let's just sell those and sell... oh, we didn't put on the gain strength ring. I'm going to sell the blank paper because I don't think I'm going to get any use out of it. And I'm going to sell polymorph as well. Get rid of that lot. While I think of it, I'll put on the ring of gain strength. And then what does he have for sale? He has another ring. That's tempting. But it would require the use of another identify. Is he selling any identifies? No. He is selling enchant weapon and enchant armour, though. Which actually aren't that expensive. Let's do that instead. Scroll of fire is balls. Scroll of teleportation could be a lifesaver. So we'll buy these scrolls. And we will immediately use... Are they all my scrolls? Do I really have that many? Well, I want to sell... Create monster. I have no use for that. I didn't even realise I had that. Don't need all these scrolls of light, so I'll sell, I guess, a couple of them. Magic mapping. They can go. Should have thought of this before. I'll keep remove curse. And the others. Repair armour. Yeah, whatever. Okay. So, let's read the ones we've got. Enchant armour, yes. And enchant weapon, yes. Anything else? Not really. But having teleportation is nice. Gives us a get out. Can we afford to buy the gold ring as well? 465, so that's a no. Anything we could sell to get up to that much? I mean, we'd need almost 70 gold. We could sell another scroll of light. That would do it. Or another magic mapping. I thought I sold all the magic mapping. Did I not? Oh, okay. Sorry, this is his inventory. Okay, what could we sell to get up to 465? Spellbook. Could sell Book of Lightning. I don't think I'm going to need to read it again, in all honesty. But that's probably not enough by itself. That and another Scroll of Light, perhaps. Let's try that, I guess. And buy. Yeah, okay. We can now buy the bronze ring. We don't know what it is, and we're going to have to identify it in order to find out. Could use a scroll of identify right now, but I'm going to try and collect some other objects that need identification first. In case it's one of the good ones that lets us identify loads of stuff. Yeah, missile the bat. Crude short sword. Not interested. Can you magic missile this fog? Seems not. Seems I can't hit it either. Go. Just die, you fucker. That's problematic. Magic missile again, maybe? No. Apparently just hit myself. Okay. Alright, going to have to take out the dwarf. One magic missile did it. That wasn't bad. Got any food on him? No. This cloud is really pissing me off now. Go away! Okay, we did actually hit it for once. Now he's right on top of me. Well, I don't know why I've assigned it a gender. I'm sure it doesn't identify as a man itself. Okay. Crap! Leprechaun stole from me and ran off. Okay, we finally killed off the cloud and we have almost no mana left. So we might actually have to go hand to hand here. Oh god, a killer bee as well. Okay, we may have to fire wand this, but I'm hoping that the kitten might do good work for us. Alright, fire wand to the dwarf, and somehow hit the bee with it. Yeah, alright, that worked out. Ruby potion isn't really that welcome. The armour isn't that welcome either. So I'll just take the ruby potion. Oh, leprechaun again, you fucker. Right, I'm going to try and wand him from here. It may be overkill, but he's such a bastard. Have mercy, I'll give you my pot of gold. I don't believe you. So we killed him, and we got 88 coins, which hopefully is everything he stole. Uncursed lamp. Is that the same uncursed lamp that we actually had already? Yes, we're currently lampless, so that's our lamp back as well. Fine. I'm not sure what would have happened if we'd let him live. I don't think I've ever done that. We need to feed our cat, unfortunately. So I guess we'll give it a wedge of cheese. What are you? Red mould. Okay. Missile. Got the snake behind it as well, which was nice. A new identify scroll and another wedge of cheese. So that actually worked out really well. Let's have some rest, shall we? Try and hit the back before it gets anywhere near me. Another rest. We'll probably get hungry soon ourselves. But for now, I don't know. Is it worth using an identify just for that? Just for the one thing? Dilemmas. Dilemmas. Well, could try identifying a gem as well. Let's do it. Let's do this. Identify the ring. Uncursed ring of teleport. Okay. I think that means that you can control your teleports when they happen. I could be mistaken, but I think that's what it is. Let's eat some cheese, since we're hungry. Oh no, these things can be problematic. They tend to be infested with bees. Or, in this case, ants. Go away! Wow, did a lot of damage. Let's retreat a little bit. Tactical withdrawal. Which was something we used a great deal as Berome the Great. Manoeuvring to survive. You feel a wrenching sensation? Were we teleported by our ring? Is that what that was? Does it teleport you at random when you have a rest? I still don't know how so many things work in WazHack. There's still so much I don't understand. I didn't really... Oh, the cat ate. I was going to say I didn't intend to eat the golden goo, but evidently my cat ate it himself. Hey, I was trying to pick up that goo, you bastard. Which just sounds disturbing. Oh, God. I ate the goo and it poisoned me. And unlike Berome the Great, we don't have a spell that will cure poison. I miss that. I miss my cure poison. We picked up a pearl ring there, which we could do with identifying. And we also picked up an identify scroll, but I'm not going to take it as an omen. Wow, that thing took some killing. Hopefully it's made of meat. It's not. Okay, so I guess we just have to slog back down to the other end of this floor. And then we should, hopefully, be able to descend to the next floor in a way that allows us to progress. If we can ever get through this web. Ugh, get away from me. I don't want to hit the kitten. Oh, damn it. Kitten, help me out here, will you? Kitten, give me a hand. Don't just sit there, you bastard. Right, you asked for it. I'm going to have to shoot both of you. I don't want to, but you left me no choice. Right. I'm sorry, kitten, but you brought that upon yourself. Alright, let's go down. Dwarf doesn't trouble me too much, but the giant rats stalking me everywhere I go certainly do trouble me. Oops. Yes, upgrade. Okay. We're getting a lot of levels of life magic from using magic missile here. Come on, kitten, help me out. Maybe I should have let you die to lightning instead of using magic missile all the time. Alright, white potion. That was the wrong key. White potion is potion monster detection. And the ruby one is potion of mana. Which is alright. not important right now. Wow, that's a lot of enemies. I guess the blue disc is probably a shopkeeper, but what else is in there? A load of ravens. Wow. Okay, doing a lot of damage, so I'm going to have to teleport away. Good. Now I'm going to use the potion of healing, just in case they catch up with me really quickly. In the meantime, I'm going to have a sleep. I'm going to eat a pear, and I'm going to sleep some more. Okay. Wow. Okay, the ravens killed our kitten, which sounds like a band name. I think I'm thinking of Dingoes Ate My Baby. This is seriously problematic. How are these things so tough? Teleport away again, I guess. Well, this is where they all came from, so I don't feel tremendously good about this. I bet they're right there. They are, they're right there. And I can't shoot at them from here without hitting the baker, who will just kill me. I think I'm out of teleports. Which is a serious issue. I guess I could use polymorph, but I only have a 5% chance of success. Let's use lightning and hope it doesn't hit the baker. Can we get through this? No. Berome would be embarrassed by you. Brooyce, or whatever the hell your name was. Anyway, that wraps it up for today's Let's Play WazHack. Thanks for watching as always. This was clearly not the run in which we were fated to retread Berome the Great steps, but maybe next time will be. So thanks for watching, and until next time, bye for now.